And before we go, as you know, National Hispanic Heritage Month is from September 15th to October 15th, and it pays tributes to the generations of Hispanic Americans who have enriched our nation in the past and the present, with many new creatives and artists making sure that the Latino community is represented in all spaces, even comic books. So take New York's Comic-Con, for example. Our team was there over the weekend and caught up with Edgardo Miranda-Rodriguez, who created a female Nuyorican superhero called La Borinqueña, fighting climate change. She's dope, so check it out.
We live in an era where people are more concerned with popular culture, you know? They can talk to you about the box office revenue for the last, superhero film, or how much this celebrity earned, but nobody can tell you how much per capita income is in Puerto Rico, or how this debt is affecting real people. So I thought to myself, well, let me invade the space of popular culture and let me create my own superhero, La Borinqueña. Let's give her a colorful costume, let's give her a cape, let's give her a superhero origin story. But instead of it being based in Greek, Norse, Roman mythology, I thought to myself, well, why don't I look into Puerto Rican mythology and mysticism? And I crafted a whole story around that, connecting her to a real history, creating a character that would embrace heritage unapologetically and be a symbol and an icon for hope. I thought, well, let's name her La Borinqueña, because that would literally translate into the Puerto Rican woman. And my wife came up with the idea, well, what if she deals with a tropical storm? And I thought, well, in the space of comic books, it's hyperbole. So why don't I exaggerate it? What if it's a storm that is so severe that it leaves the entire island in a blackout? And that was 9 months before Hurricane Maria. And 9 months after that, when Hurricane Maria, I was approached by DC Comics, and this idea came about, to actually create Reconstruction. And Reconstruction was the first time that these characters in their 80-year combined canon would come to Puerto Rico. Via this book, we were able to raise $250,000, and my wife created the La Borinqueña Grants Program. And so annually what we do in Puerto Rico is we return to the island, and we distribute $10,000 grants to small organizations across the island. We just did a second annual award ceremony this past August in Puerto Rico, and it was the first time that Mayor Cruz of San Juan supported our efforts, and she actually hosted the event for us. And in that space told everyone within an earshot that La Borinqueña is Puerto Rico's official superhero. In an industry where 30,000 characters exist between DC and Marvel, only 1% are actually Latinx characters. So creating a character that is actually reflective of our heritage, reflective of our culture, and also utilizing the talent that already exists in an industry, well, what I really hope it does is it inspires people to recognize that they can do it too.
La Borinqueña, I love it. Oh my goodness.